Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Hey y'all, good morning. Come on in the room. I see the people already in the room. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Chase. This is No Chaser TV. Thank you guys for tuning in this morning because all hell is breaking loose here in Atlanta. It's been four earthquakes down at Lake Lanier, which, if you guys know anything about Lake Lanier, stay the hell away from there. But four earthquakes on Lake Lanier, and it looks like the fifth earthquake because we got a lot to get into in regards to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We have a lot to get into in regards to Kenya Moore. Good morning to the people. Hey, to the people, how y'all doing? Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and we're gonna get right into it. But I did want to go ahead and thank you guys. We broke the Dr. Alicia T on Monday as a part of Monday's live show with me, Asia, and Chad. We broke the T live on Monday in regards to Dr. Alicia because I was like over the weekend, wait a minute, it's the Met Gala. I'm not seeing Dr. Alicia anywhere around. And they've released a lot of pictures now, the production company, of what's going on behind the scenes with Married to Medicine. And I'm not seeing Alicia in any of these pictures, but I'm seeing Scott and Contessa down to the Purveyors of Pop Instagram. So I'm searching to see if I see anything. I didn't see anything. So I went ahead and I just asked her, I DM'd her and asked her, and she confirmed it. I went ahead and released it with respect to her. And there you have it. So, you know, if I went through those lengths to get that tea, that I went through the lengths to get this tea. Okay? And what I'm telling you is I'm not going to get in trouble. So we're going to say allegedly, but just know you already know, like 112 says. So let's get right into it because boy, oh boy, oh boy, this Kenya Moore and Brittany Edie situation that's happened, the fallout from it has become catastrophic at this point. It's all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You guys know that there was a Kenya Moore hair care event last Thursday in Atlanta. Well, I won't say Atlanta, honey. It wasn't Atlanta, child. It was out in Brookhaven. So that's on the not the outskirts of Atlanta, but it's not Atlanta proper. It's Brookhaven, child. So that's where the salon is. The salon is in Brookhaven, and Brittany and Kenya have been going back at it for a while since filming has begun, and I guess this was going to be where Brittany got her comeuppance for fucking with. Oops, excuse me, it's early in the morning for messing with Kenya Moore Hair Care and the hair spa. We've been covering that at nauseum. I'll go ahead and play the video because this video really does highlight what exactly had been happening up until a few hours later at Kenya Moore's hair care event.
How is it being around Kenya again? So, I let me just say this first. I know that some of you guys were complaining about us spilling too much tea about the new season, but I can't keep it to myself. I like me some Kenya, honey. I like me some twirl. We have been having a good time, and my intentions are to keep it on the up and up, okay? And I believe that is her intention as well. But life be life and friendships be friendshipping, So we're building, we're getting to know each other in a totally different way. And I don't know, it's like good to be able to kiki. So I'm enjoying being around Kenya. She is still Kenya, honey, okay? She is very much, I don't want to give away too much, but she is, how do you do it when you go, you gotta gather? Yeah, she's gathering. Not me, but she's definitely gathering around here. I will say that. Gathering them up, honey, gathering the children.
So Kenya Moore was gathering the girls. That means that the girls were coming for her. The girls were coming for Kenya Moore. And she decided at this event, her hair care spa event, that she was going to go in, let have, and it was going to be a big production in the vein of Kenya Moore Productions in the past, where she's gotten a girl together down to the event, Kenya Moore Hair Care, where she went to Marlo's event. But Kenya may have gone too far, right? So at first, there were allegations that Brittany had, threatened to pull a gun out on her, allegedly, where she said, basically, we do not do. Basically, I have guns for bitches like you, allegedly, is what Brittany told Kenya. And then it was alleged that Kenya went ahead and distributed revenge porn at the event and had it blown up all over the place, blown up all over the place. We all know that that wasn't true necessarily as far as what was blown up all over the place, because what happened was we saw the blow up posters of insurance fraud hoe. So, so she was going to get her together. And if you're going to do insurance fraud hoe, maybe that's enough. Insurance fraud and hoe. She's an insurance fraudster allegedly, and she's a hoe allegedly, and that's that, right? But then audio started leaking from the show, pictures, not from the show, but from the scene. Pictures started leaking from the scene, straight from the A. Michelle ATL was outside of her car, pitched the tent because she couldn't get in the door. And she was out there reporting. Listen, when it comes to that, I know a lot of people are mad that she was outside the scene, but that is investigative journalism. That's a stakeout. She did a stakeout at the Kenya Moore Hair Spa, and she got imagery because people were saying Brittany wasn't there. She got imagery of Brittany and Edie there, Brittany, Edie, and Kelly there, and then allegedly it's been said, from Mad Beefs over on Twitter, that Brittany Edie's cousin allegedly has been leaking everything and telling everybody everything that's happening behind the scenes. This is alleged now. This is all the alleged tea that's building up, because it's like a sermon I'm giving to the people today. Amen. Hallelujah. Because I'm building it up to give you what I got, okay? So you just get in the scene, picture it, Sicily, 1980, whatever, right? But picture it, Kenya Moore Hair Spa, Brookhaven, Atlanta. And that's where we're at, right? Last Thursday, if you will. Yes, mademoiselle. Yes, mademoiselle. Yes. Yeah, I broke it. You're absolutely right. She did have a lot of potential, and I'm sad that someone like Phaedra, even though I understand that she raises the profile of the show, who contributed absolutely nothing last season, gets to come back, and it's at the sacrifice of people who are actually married to medicine and are actually going to give. Because Dr. Alicia gave that whole second half of the season. I'm not going to miss words about it back and forth, but I'm going to go ahead and get back into this. So, Kenya Moore at the hair care spa, and people are saying it's not true. It's not Kenya Moore's character. But this video was then released. The audio, in the words of Nene Leakes, was released. And I want to know what you guys really think. Listen to this audio, like Nene Leakes says, and tell me what you guys think. Hey, everybody over there on X, I know y'all be showing up and showing out for the people. Amen. Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and listen to it. You are paying for all contact. Brittany does escort. There's an IG who put her emails out on that. She charges $1,400 for appointment. You not only a hoe, you a you are you all covers the magazines, being a star, you all covers the magazines. You all of those things. Okay? You over here on Snapchat. Your Gotti was like, Snapchat me that pussy and you need. So that was the audio. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Y'all heard what y'all heard now. So now that you heard what you heard, and it sounds like maybe Portia or someone was saying, is that a D, or whatever? Is that a P or whatever, right? A private part in relation to Kenya showing that whatever she showed, I don't know what she showed, but they were looking at something that sounds like, and she says, Yo Gotti told her to Snapchat her that P, and she did. And if that's the case, Brittany Edie is smarter than anyone that will ever know, because if Yo Gotti asked me to Snapchat that P, and he finna take me out and get me a Birkin, and if he finna take me out and get me a tomahawk steak, and he finna take me out and buy me a Rolls Royce, as long as he put it in my name so he can't take it back, and he gonna buy me a townhouse like the man buying all those townhouses, and he gonna do his big one, go ahead and Snapchat me, because I'm going to Snapchat you my P as well. Hey, Sheila, thank you for coming on in the room, okay? Yes. Hello, Sheila here. Yes, Sean Hill, excuse me. Yes. The people in the room. Hey, Cortez. But if you're gonna, I'm not gonna, shame Brittany Edie for Snapchatting that P. That sounds like a businesswoman to me. That was a business decision if she did it allegedly. And that to me is smart business. That's all I got to say about that, right? So that happens, and then all of these allegations of revenge porn are all over the picture it. Real Housewife of Atlanta, famed Real Housewife of Atlanta, Kenya Moore distributing allegedly revenge porn. So Kenya Moore came out with a statement that we have broke here on, but we didn't break it, but we reported around the clock like this is damn Action 5 news and it ain't. Uh, Action No Chaser news, okay? And we're not breaking, the hunger crisis. We're not breaking Palestine. We're breaking the Real Housewives of Atlanta because nobody knows how to act this season. So Kenya Moore releases a statement, and the statement says that, I have never, ever, 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 ever engaged in acts of alleged revenge porn distribution. If you're new here, and a lot of people are new here, and yo guys, thank you for showing up and showing out. I just went to the eye doctor yesterday. We're going to get these eyes fixed because I notoriously cannot see. So I have a production assistant here in the room with me. Hey, Demisio, if you're at work, go on, come on out that break because I know Demisio. Y'all know my production assistant. He like takes smoke breaks. So Demisio, go ahead and pull me up the Kenya Moore tweet where Kenya Moore says that she did not um, act in revenge porn or distribute any revenge porn. She has not, nor has she ever done that. Let's see if my production assistant is in the room. Yes! Come on in. Yes! I live. Good morning to the people. So I can't read that, but y'all can. Basically, Kenya Moore says she has not, nor has she ever engaged in revenge porn distribution. Now, Brittany had a response to that, and this was Brittany's response from the neighborhood talk who screamed, "Oh, my phone ringing, girl. Is that Bravo trying to tell me get off the air? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if the people can hear me because Bravo just called me. I think, girl. Me and Bravo, we're besties now. Let me see if the people can hear me. Okay, perfect. Y'all hear me. Thank you for rocking with me for that. Go ahead and put up the second response that Brittany put up for me, Demisio. Thank y'all for rocking with us this morning. There we go. And there was a second response that she did, and she put the statutes and all of those things out right. Go ahead and take that down for me if you need to see it, screen cap this or whatever. But um, Brittany actually responded as well. People were saying that she was not there. Brittany was indeed there. There is footage of her being there. Her cousin was allegedly there because they say the cousin is allegedly going around distributing. He not distributing revenge porn. He distributed the scenes because he's leaking everything from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And cousin, if that's true, we love you down, cousin. Thank you for doing the people's work, but we beg you, please stop. Okay. So that's what's going on there. Now, I have gone ahead and gotten a definition of revenge porn, and I can't see it. Give me one. Give me one moment. Child, I got the definition because I want to be very correct. I want to come all the way correct, baby. Because we're gonna break this down. If I'm taking time away from work and possibly gonna get in trouble for this, which y'all pray for me, because my boss don't play. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get all the T correct. We're gonna break everything down this morning. If I'm at risk, I need y'all to rock with me. I need y'all to like this video. If you're here on YouTube, like the video. If you're on X, re-X the video or repost the video, whatever it's called now, redo it. Get this in the algorithm, get it going, because baby, we're gonna get into it. It's almost 200 people in the room. That's the most I've ever had in the room. That's because y'all messy. Ain't nobody doing no work this morning? What's the tea? Trying to fix my camera. Lord Jesus. Girl. All right, there we go. All right. So the definition reads as it states for revenge porn, right? Because the people say they never did it. They never had anything to do with it. It's all alleged. And I want to tell you, if you guys know me from the years just being on all types of platforms, I do like Kenya Moore. I do enjoy her, but we're going to call it right when it's right. We're going to call it wrong when it's wrong. But we're going to get the definition so we can figure out whether it was right or whether it was wrong. This is the No Chaser TV morning show. It's over 200 people in here. Yes, across Twitter and YouTube. So thank y'all. Well, X and YouTube. So revenge porn, revealing or sexually explicit images or videos of a person posted on the internet, typically by a former sexual partner without the consent of the subject and in order to cause them distress or embarrassment, i.e., she's been campaigning for a change in the law since she first became a victim of revenge porn. Again, revealing or sexually explicit images or videos of a person posted on the internet, typically by a former sexual partner, without the consent of the subject, and in order to cause them distress or embarrassment. Embarrassed. So now that's the definition of revenge P, right? So I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think, whether or not what Kenya did was allegedly revenge P, right? Because Kenya releases that statement. She says she's never engaged in those acts. According to the definition, according to the terms, no, she did not, act in revenge P, right? She didn't. According to those terms, typically a former sexual partner. It's convoluted because no, she didn't do that. No, it wasn't, that, but it was definitely shown without her consent, and it was definitely done in an act to embarrass her, right? That's just the facts. That's the facts. So does this technically mean that Kenya Moore broke the law? I have no idea. I don't really get into that kind of stuff. I don't know if that means that she broke the law, but that video, somebody did say, is that a D? Listen. So there's that. So now, straight from the A, Michelle ATLian, who pitched a tent outside of the Kenya Moore hair care event, went ahead and broke last night that Kenya Moore has now been suspended indefinitely from production of The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. The girls are now blocked from speaking with her. There was a meeting called. Production is allegedly halted. Kenya Moore is on the outs, and you know, Brittany Edie also allegedly, according to Michelle ATLian from Straight from the A, Brittany Edie also went ahead and had her lawyers contact Bravo and the network to get them to not air this footage when the season airs. At this point, how it's sounding if the season airs. Catch that dirt. Now, you know I'm hood verified, right? You're in the streets, right? So I'll just say this. I'm going to add some context to it as well. Allegedly, right? Allegedly, when Kenya Moore went on Carlos King and burnt the house down that Nene built, that was her exit interview, allegedly. She was frustrated. She was upset, allegedly. The network was frustrated. The network was upset, allegedly. And it was considered at that time a wash, a done daughter, stick a fork in her, she's done. Okay? She was not allegedly coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then what happened was Candy announced that she was quitting, which shocked everyone around Bravo. The network didn't know it, production didn't know it. Nobody knew that Candy allegedly, well, no one allegedly knew that Candy was going to quit. And what that did was throw a monkey wrench in the whole damn show. So what did they do? They went back and got Kenya Moore allegedly, even though I keep saying allegedly because I'm not trying to, hey, there's a lot going on. I don't need no problems. They allegedly did not want Kenya Moore back on that show. And that's the allegedness. of it all. They did not want her back. They were waffling back and forth, playing a game of will she, won't she, are we, aren't we, what are we going to do? Shit, we got to do something. Candy's not coming back. We need a name to co-anchor the show with Portia. Kenya. Now, Andy Cohen did an interview a couple of weeks ago when it was announced that Sheree would not be coming back. Sheree Whitfield would not be coming back. And Andy Cohen said that, he was sad that She by Sheree would not be returning to the show. He always likes to have some She by Sheree in the mix, and he really wanted her to return in some capacity, She by Sheree, which, to the people sounds like he wanted She by Sheree to return as a friend of the show because she is not the nucleus, she is not the center of the show. But when she was doing her friend of the show, Biz Nye, in season 8, she ate it fabulously. She is a fabulous friend of the show, right? But She by Sheree turned it down, allegedly. So when the news was announced that She by Sheree would not be returning, Andy Cohen himself was shocked. Now that's what Andy Cohen said in the interview. That's not alleged. He said that. But allegedly, they wanted her to return as a friend of the show and do a real Miami style reboot. And I think they were going to properly, permanently keep her in as a friend of the show, just like they have in Miami, Adriana and Marisol. But She by Sheree said, no, ma'am, I'm not going to do it. So then, therefore, Cynthia Bailey allegedly gets the call. Cynthia Bailey, who's been acting everywhere and is an actress now, who actually did not, I interviewed Cynthia Bailey and she told me straight up, she's not thinking about Housewives and she ain't going for it. So the fact that she did it shows that she came back out of loyalty for the network, right? And for the production and to see the success of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And honestly, when she came in last season as a friend of the show, she really ate that roll up, in my opinion. Well, not a friend of the show, but as a guest spot in the last 3 or 4 episodes, she really ate that roll up. So a friend spot makes sense. Now, Cynthia Bailey has gone on the run, honey. She is off the grid. But she is going to be filming a new show with Kim Zolciak this weekend. So people were thinking that she went off the grid due to whatever Kenya Moore allegedly had done, right? But I don't think she went off the grid because of that. Her and Kim Zolciak will be filming a reality show on Hulu for 10 days on location starting this weekend. So she's going to be off the grid, doing her work, doing her job or whatever. All of this is a mess. The people allegedly did not want Kenya Moore there. And I think Kenya Moore knew it. The new girls are coming in being thirsty, applying pressure to Kenya Moore, right? So guess what Kenya Moore do? Kenya Moore said, we're going to go out with a bang, baby. We're going to let them know what time it is. Don't mess with me, right? Kenya Moore goes and does this whole big thing, this whole big spiel. Now the season is allegedly in jeopardy. Production is allegedly halted, allegedly. And the girls, according to Michelle Atielian, are no longer allowed to speak with her. Now, outside of what Michelle Atielian said, I'm allegedly telling you that them people didn't want Kenya Moore ass there no way. So it's a lot, right? Because now on the internet, people are saying, well, Portia repeated a rumor and she wasn't punished. She was allowed to keep her position. Or even if you go to the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Joe Gorga and the guys sat around and watched Danielle Staub's sex tape, allegedly, and bragged about it. So there have been things over the years where they have rehabilitated images, they have kept girls in, and I think, honestly, maybe there may have been some hope for this situation had everything not leaked and everything not spilled and everything not got messy, convoluted, deep, and dangerous as it has. Kenya. I, for one, am shocked. I must admit, I'm shocked, right? Because Kenya Moore is so smart. What the hell was Brittany Edie doing to get her that mad? And I'm not saying, that's not me saying that she deserves anything that happened to her. If it definitely was that it was shown on camera against her will, without her consent, that she, was a former escort allegedly and was in the DMs allegedly and had dinglings floating all over her face, throwing in her like a pack of hot dogs, allegedly. I'm not saying I agree with that, but that girl must have been putting the pressure to Kenya Moore them last 3 or 4 weeks that filming just started. Now, also, keep in mind, right? If Kenya Moore is allegedly suspended indefinitely, and we're only a month into filming and filming has allegedly been halted, they're probably going to scrap this footage and we're probably not going to get any of it. They'll probably start the season a month later and it's going to be like revenge, not revenge, excuse me. It's probably going to be like how they're doing those flashbacks and stuff like that. And they may just film the season anew. I don't know. This puts a lot of girls in favorable positions if Kenya Moore is out and they decide to continue with this group. There is Kim Zolciak sitting on the side having rummage sales. Who needs the coin? There is Sheree Whitfield. Now it's like, aha, I told y'all, so what's up? Am I coming back or not? There is Marlo Hampton, who is like salivating and chomping at the bit to return. So, but I think she knows one of the girls. I think she knows Kelly. So I don't know. But those are 3 names that come to my mind that could fill the Kenya Moore spot. Now, do I want to see any of those 3 names fill the Kenya Moore spot? Hell no. Absolutely, absolutely not, in the words of the squad. Absolutely not. I don't want to see it. But those are some names that can, because if Kenya Moore is going to not move forward in filming, then they're going to have to do something and figure it out, right? You're going to need a name to co-anchor this with Portia, and all the other names that are obvious, like the Nene Leakses and the Phaedra Parkses. Nene Leakes, it's over. We got to stop wanting Nene Leakes to come back to Bravo. At this point, we got to accept it's never going to happen. It's just never going to happen. And then also, we need to accept that Phaedra is wasting on people time over on Married to Medicine. So we may not get her in Atlanta like we want her. Yeah. So there's that, y'all. There's that. Oh my God, it's almost 400 people. Oh my God, that's insane. Hey, y'all. Wow. Yes. Almost 400 people in here, y'all. Sorry about that. My phone is ringing off the hook. So somebody telling me, is that my lawyers telling me to shut the hell up and get off? I got allegedly down here. I have not confirmed or denied. So Demisio, thank you. Uh, but yeah, I see people in the room. Let me see what y'all thinking about it. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. I gotta go though. I really do have to go. But we're gonna talk about it for a little bit because it's almost 400 people in here. That's insane. So let me see what y'all are saying. I feel bad for Kenya. I love her, but this wasn't it. I'm disappointed. I knew when Bravo said they're doing an investigation, I knew it was a wrap for her. They definitely did an investigation, and the tease I got allegedly from the investigation is Brittany did nothing wrong, y'all. So I mean, if they said Brittany didn't do nothing wrong, I think Brittany was applying pressure and thirsty, and it's just crazy to me because there's so much out on Brittany Edie that you could get her for. She didn't have to do all of that. All she had to do was get her for what she do, right? Make her pay like she weighed.
You're here with Brittany.
That's enough. However, I'm the kind of girl, right? That if, you're going to show me with a ding-a-ling, okay, well, I'm finna get married and get pregnant at your haircut salon. Boo. Oh, you want to show me with a ding-a-ling? When last time you had one? It's on and popping. Now it's on and popping. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never gonna run from nobody. I ain't never calling no lawyer. Let's go, girl. Buckle up. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Buckle up. However, it is no longer 2011 Kenya Moore. You can't do stuff like this anymore. It's just, and I think that with that definition being what the definition is, that is why she was attempting to maneuver the way that she was when she got carried away, and she did show something because let's listen to it allegedly, where this is the audio. The audio. You are paying for all contact. Brittany does escort. There's an IT who put her emails out on flash. She charges $1,400 for appointment. You not only a hoe, you a
You all cover the magazines, being a side, I'm on cover of the magazine. You all of those things. Okay? You over here on Snapchat. Your daddy was like, Snapchat me that pussy, and you did.
You know what? Love, love, love. It probably is my job looking for me. I gotta go. Okay. Child, if that's my job looking for me, y'all gonna have to be my new job. Okay. Y'all gonna have to be my new job, child, because child, I got bills, honey. Hey, to the people in the room, I'm here, risking my livelihood. Go ahead and send a bitch a super chat. Cash app. Hook a bitch up, okay? Hit that little super chat button, child. Cause the teas that I allegedly got, turn out the lights, the party's over. That's the teas that I got. Turn out the lights, the party's over. The party's over, y'all. All the twirlers, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's fair. I don't know if it's not fair. We don't know if it's true. We have bits and pieces that we're stringing together. We weren't in the room. So I don't know, but Bravo's done an investigation. So one thing about Bravo, they're going to do an investigation. They investigated it, and this is the outcome. So we will see. We're going to see in a couple of weeks if this is going to be a substantiated, indefinite suspension for Kenya Moore. I want to thank y'all. It's over 400 people. I've never had 400 people in the room at once. That's insane. That's insane. Thank y'all so much. So I'll go ahead and run it down one more time because we have 400. Appreciate you guys. Like this comment, subscribe. Go and check out some of the videos. This Monday, we went ahead and dropped that Dr. Alicia after I spoke with her, confirmed that she will not be returning to Married to Medicine. It's all over the blogs. Ain't nobody credited me, but that's all right. I got it, and it's okay because God's got to keep blessing. He's in the blessing business. Amen. Go ahead and drop those super chats. Go ahead and like this video, repost this video so we can get in the algorithm. I'm a young black content creator giving you the tea, bitch. Help a bitch out. Risking her job because I'm supposed to be right over there, but child. Anyway, so the tease is that Kenya Moore has indefinitely been suspended, broke to us last night by Michelle Atielian from the incident and investigation stemming from the Kenya Moore hair care event last Thursday in Brookhaven. And the tease allegedly also have that the people didn't want Kenya Moore in the first place. She got impeached because Kennedy quit, and this may or may not conveniently have been a way out for her, well, for the network and her. You get what I mean? So those are the T's. I've been on way too long. Go ahead and rewatch the video. I have to go. I thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking. If you leave a comment, I'm gonna respond back today. I'm with y'all today. Let me know what y'all thinking. We may do an extra happy hour. I think we're gonna do a happy hour today. I'm gonna see if Tori B is available to do a Friday happy hour. We're gonna talk about it. Thank y'all for rocking with us. I love y'all so much. This is really a dream come true for me to have my own, and for y'all to be loving on it as quickly and as fast as y'all have. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your Friday, y'all. And send a prayer up for Kenya Moore and Brittany Edie, and the Real Housewives of Atlanta because of the shit show. And hopefully they'll be able to fix this season. The girls came in hot, the girls came in heavy, and now we have absolutely nothing to show for it.
You're here with Great Edie.
I'm sorry, that's so tacky, but that is hilarious as hell. I'm Brittany. Well, I'm Chase, and I'm going to sign out. And you guys have a great day. And we'll see each other a little later on today, okay? All right.